Namaste, my dear friends. Let's dive into this topic, dharma. God created dharma, but man has created religion. Not one religion, my dear friends. Humans have created so many religions, which has created so many differences around us, and also which has brought so many fights, riots, and whatnot. In another word, we can say God has created one religion and man has created so many religions. Let us see more about it.
Mama, what is dharma?
The word dharma is a Sanskrit word which is derived from the root word dharne, which means carrying out duties and responsibilities, like taking care of parents, education, taking care of our own health, earning money, getting married, and raising family. Besides these materialistic deeds, we should also concentrate on spiritual deeds along with our duties in our daily lives. Yajurveda Mantra 40/14 says the same. Let's see what are those spiritual deeds we should be carrying out in our daily lives, like serving Acharya whenever we have time from our daily life, and adapting Brahmacharya, which helps us in everything, in every aspect of our life. This can be covered in another topic, another video. Doing Havan, that is Agnihotra, twice every day. Why we have to do Agnihotra is because this is what God has instructed in Vedas for every human being, irrespective of caste, creed, sect, or religion, to do Havan twice a day. And this is what all our ancestors from the time of Mahabharata, Ramayana were doing. Besides Havan, we should also be doing Yajna or Yajnain, which needs to be done in front of an Rishi who is an enlightened master and who has learned of all the 4 Vedas. The next spiritual deed is to do hard study of the books written by Rishi Munis who are learned of Vedas, like Valmiki Ramayana, Bhagavad Gita, Mahabharata, and Shastras and Upanishads, etc. And these books we have to read only from authentic source, and I will give you the link of these authentic books in the description box. The reason for this is because Rishi Munis are learned of Vedas and normal human beings are not. It's same like a person who knows French has to write a book in French. If what about a person who knows other language other than French writes, how can he write the book in French? It's just common sense. Ramayana was written 9 crore years back. Bhagavad Gita and Mahabharata were written 5094 years back. So at the time period when these were written, Vedas were only existing. There were no kind of idol worship or any religions or temples at that time. So this proves that we need to read books only from those authors who are learned of Vedas. Just think about it, and please friends, act wisely. Try to get these books. Let's see some relevant shlokas about dharma from all the ancient scriptures. Sri Krishna Bhagavan in Bhagavad Gita Shloka 3/15 enlightens Arjuna that the theory of karma has its origin in Vedas, and Vedas are emanated from the formless Almighty God. Here Sri Krishna Bhagavan is asking Arjuna to do the deeds which are told in Vedas and not to do any deed which are not mentioned in Vedas. Manusmriti 2/6 states that Vedas are the source of all the knowledge in the universe. Friends, Manusmriti is the oldest book of this universe, and Manusmriti is written by Manu Bhagwan, who was the first king of this universe creation. So in that book it is told that Vedas are the source of all the knowledge in the universe. Think about it. Rigveda Mantra, 1st Mandal, 139 Sukta, 8th Mantra states that doing deeds, let it be any aspect of our lives, like society, family, country, business, political, humanity, etc., as per Vedas is called dharma. And doing any deed which is not mentioned or not authenticated in Vedas is called adharma. Vyas Muni, who is author of Mahabharata, has written that Mahajana Yenagata Sah Panthaha. That means we need to follow the same path what our ancestors like Sri Rama and Sri Krishna has followed. Sri Rama has learned Vedas from his Acharya Vasishtha Muni, and Sri Krishna Bhagavan has learned Vedas from his Acharya Sandipan Muni. And therefore they followed Vedas in their lives and got enlightened. Instead of worshipping Sri Rama and Sri Krishna as idols, we should follow the same values what they have done in their lives, like listening to Vedas and following Vedas in their lives. That will be the sign of a true disciple, and that will be the sign of the true worship. Let's see one of the shlokas from the Shastras. Vaisheshika Shastra Sutra 1/2 explains that the Vedic pious deeds which are performed here and the result of which gives peace, happiness and pleasure in the present life and as well as after death are called dharma. This means following Vedas in our daily life will not only give us peace and happiness in the present life, but it will also, following dharma also will save us to getting into lower births like animal and insects, etc. So I hope you understood what is dharma.
But why Vedas?
That is a good question. Why Vedas? Vedas are the constitution of this universe, which is the unaltered, unchangeable, immortal voice of formless God. Vedas are present since this universe creation, and rest all the religions have come just 1500 or 2000 years back. So now we have to think whether we should follow the God-made path or the man-made path. Knowledge cannot be gained until it's given. I have gained the knowledge, whatever I have until date is from my Acharya Swami Ram Swarup Ji. Swamiji is the founder president of Ved Mandir Ashram in Himachal Pradesh. He has dedicated his life since 1979 to spread authentic Vedic knowledge in Ashtanga Yoga to mankind for free. Swamiji has awakened the masses with so many aspects of life, like the right character, the right food, the right worship, the right way to live life, the right way to treat elders, etc. Swamiji is a great philanthropist, singer, and has written more than 40 books on Vedas and yoga, and has many bhajan CDs under his name. Swamiji also conducts Anushthan of 4 Vedas every year and showers us with deep secret meanings of Ved mantras and endless knowledge. He also educates his disciples with Ashtanga Yoga knowledge. Swamiji also answers to the large pool of questions asked by the people from all over the globe on his website vedmandir.com based on Vedas. He has a great impact on people's lives with his astounding patience and efforts to preach the eternal truth to mankind, which is forgotten by us all Indians and the world since more than 5,000 years back. Thank you so much, friends. If you have any questions, please put down in the comments. And also, if you want to know more about Vedas or any topics, you can ask questions on our website www.vedmandir.com, and my Acharya will answer you based on Vedas. Namaste. I will see you again in the next video.